Hello and welcome to our fourth part in this video lesson in computer network. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do subscribe and click the bell notification icon to get more updates on this video lesson. Today we are going to learn about wireless media. Let us start. Now when I talk about wireless media, you may have come across the word wireless in and around your home or outside. For example, your mobile phone. Mobile phone is the best example for wireless device. It's easy to understand. Now when we communicate with the help of mobile phone. You're talking to your friend over a phone. The communication that we communicate over the phone is wireless. It is not wired. So you will not see any wire in your mobile phone while communication is being done. Now in wireless network, devices are connected without any physical medium. Your mobile phone doesn't have a wire, so it is connected wirelessly. That's why in wireless network, devices are connected without any physical medium. Say for example your Bluetooth, your Wi-Fi. These are wireless device without any physical medium. Now the wireless media uses electromagnetic waves for communication. Now when we talk over the phone, the signal is flowing wireless manner. How it is flowing? Through waves, that is nothing but electromagnetic waves. There are many other waves through which we communicate. Now wireless communication uses radio waves, microwave, satellite and other short frequency waves like infrared to transmit the data. Wireless network allows sharing of device without any networking cable, which increases the mobility but decreases the range. Let me take example of mobile phone. Now your mobile phone works in a wireless media. Now it works with the help of network. How we get the network? We get the network with the help of a tower that is having a receiver and a transmitter. Now without a tower, our mobile phone will not work. Your network will not be there. So wireless media, it increases the mobility but decreases the range. What does it mean? If there is no tower in and around your locality or within the range of your mobile phone, you won't get a network. So the far the tower is from you, the less network you will get. That is nothing but it decreases the range. Say for example Bluetooth. Bluetooth is a wireless device through which we can transfer the data. Bluetooth has a range of 10 meter. If you go beyond 10 meter, then you won't able to communicate. Other examples of wireless media are Wi-Fi, satellite communication, your DTH, say Tata Sky, or any other DTH services, your Bluetooth mouse, Bluetooth keyboard. Now these are some of the examples of wireless media. Now there are different types of medium through which we can communicate in wireless medium. Now the number one point here is radio wave. You may have come across the word wave. Now, where can you see waves? Waves you can see in ocean. You see those flow of the waves. It is in up and down motion. That is nothing but the waves. Same way when we communicate through a wireless medium, the signal flows in the form of waves. Now today in this we're talking about radio wave. Radio communication uses radio frequencies in the range of 3 kHz to 3 GHz. Now what is this 3 kHz to 3 GHz? The example of radio. When you tune into a radio, there is a specific frequency through which you can hear a channel. So that is nothing but a hertz. So this is nothing but a radio waves in hertz. Now these radio waves have certain frequency through which we can communicate. That is in the range of 3 kHz to 3 GHz. Within that range only we can communicate in radio waves. Radio waves are used for communication over distance ranging from few meters to an entire city. Now you're communicating with your mobile phone. So how it travels? In the form of waves with the help of this radio waves. So it can travel. Now there are certain examples through which radio waves can travel. Say for example a policeman having a walkie-talkie. Now it can cover a short distance, not a very long distance. Radio waves can cover few meters to an entire city. These waves can travel long distance and can penetrate buildings easily. So even if there are solid objects like your house or any other objects, still you can communicate with the help of these radio waves. So these radio waves can communicate or can penetrate to your building and communication can go on. For example, your mobile phone or your radio, you can tune into a channel even if you're at home with a full solid building, even though if there is no gap for going for the signal, but still it can flow, it can go through. So radio waves have these properties which can penetrate to the buildings or any solid material. Example of radio waves is walkie-talkie, AM and FM radio, etc. This works with the help of radio waves. Now mobile phone is also one example through which we communicate through radio waves. Advantages of radio waves. Now take the example of mobile phone. Mobile phone, you can communicate through a very long distance. Radio communication can cover a large span of area and mobility. Radio waves can propagate in all directions and can penetrate building easily. When you're talking in your mobile phone, the signal, there's a tower through which we get the network. So this tower transmits the signal in all the directions through which we can communicate over the phone. So radio waves propagate in all directions. It offers ease of communication over different terrains. What does it mean? Like I said, radio waves can penetrate to solid buildings or any hill areas, mountains, made a mountain, made a building, or any other. No solid blocks can interrupt the communication in radio waves. It is cheaper than laying cables and fibers. It is much cheaper and maintenance is not there in wireless medium. Transmitter and receiver antenna do not need to be physically aligned. Now you don't need to be specific about your antenna in your communication. You don't have to search for the network. Say for example your mobile phone. Your mobile phone is having a transmitter and receiver. Now you don't need to search for the network. Go here and there to search for the network. It is automatically aligned. It does not need to be physically aligned here. Now even though there are some advantages in our radio waves, but still we have some disadvantages in radio waves also. Now it is expensive and unsecured mode of transmission. Hackers can hack through radio waves, so it is not that much secured mode of transmission. Say for example you're sending pictures to your friend over a wireless medium. It can be hacked. Again, it is expensive. It is susceptible to weather effects. Now if there is some thunderstorm or it's raining heavily or heavy cloud is there, then you won't get networks in radio waves, so it is susceptible to weather effects. Now in order to get the radio waves, you need permission from concerned authorities. So these are the disadvantages of radio waves transmission. Next is microwaves. It is a line of sight transmission. A signal travels in a straight line. Now in microwaves, even though their tower is there, so signal, it doesn't flow in all direction, it flows only in a single line, that is a straight line. In microwave, two parabolic directional antennas are mounted on the tower, building or hills to send and receive signal through air. In microwaves, if you see in any tower contains a signal receiver and a transmitter. Now this is in a circular shape but in parabolic direction. If you take example of Tata Sky, now the shape of the Tata Sky is round and it is parabolic, so that we can get a signal. The tower should be aligned properly in microwave transmission medium. Now take example of a DTH like Tata Sky, or you say this TV. Now you may have come across these DTH services that it cannot be put anywhere. It should be put in specific location to get the network. So in microwaves, the tower should be aligned properly in microwave transmission medium. Now advantages and disadvantages of microwaves. Let's see the advantages first. It is cheap source of communication as it does not use cables. Like I said, it is a wireless medium, so the source of communication is cheap. Communication through microwave is easy over difficult terrain. Just like radio waves, it can cover any distance and it can penetrate over buildings or mountains or any solid object material. Microwave system permit data transmission rate of about 16 gigabytes per second, that is 2 GB per second. So the speed is high, so the rate of transmission of the signal in microwave is high. Let's see what are the disadvantages of microwaves. Now it is unsecured communication. Just like radio waves, it is unsecured. Microwave propagation is affected by weather conditions such as rain, thunderstorm, etc. Take the example of your DTH like Tata Sky or Dish TV. Now what happens when the weather is not good, or there's a thunderstorm or heavy clouds are there? You cannot get a signal, you won't get a signal. It gets affected by a weather condition. Now the cost of installing towers, antennas is relatively high. Say the satellite. Installing a satellite is very costly. So these are the advantages of microwaves. Infrared waves. You may have TV at home. Now when you buy a TV, you get a remote. Why the remote is used? Remote is used to change the channel. How do we change the channel? With the help of remote. Now the communication between remote and a TV is a wireless medium, is nothing but a infrared wave. So the infrared wave network allows device to communicate with a short range of 300 gigahertz to 400 theta-hertz, approximately around 5 meters. So the range is very short. Say for example, if you take your remote to a very far distance, you won't able to change the channel. So it needs to be near to the TV or to a certain distance. These type of device are easy to build but have a major drawback as it does not pass through solid objects. Say if there are any solid objects in between your TV and your remote, you cannot change the signal as it cannot pass through solid objects. Infrared transmission technology used in computer is similar to that used in modern remote operated electronic device like TV, remote control, etc. Another example of infrared waves is this rapid test of coronavirus, through which the temperature is detected. This device or this electronic device use infrared waves to detect the temperature of a body. Advantages and disadvantages of infrared waves. Now let's see the advantages first. It is a line of sight transmission. That means the signal will flow in a straight line. Take example of your TV remote. If it is not straight to the receiver, then you cannot change the channel, so the signal will not flow. So it is a line of sight transmission. One good advantage of infrared waves is that no government license is required. You can get infrared waves, or you can make infrared waves without the recommendation or the permission from government. It allows device to communicate within short range, for example TV remote. Disadvantages of infrared waves. Only two devices can communicate at a time. Not more than two can communicate here in infrared waves. For example, your TV remote. If you're having two TV remotes for the same TV, only one device can communicate at a time. The waves does not cross through the solid objects, so it cannot penetrate through solid objects. Now the performance also drop with longer distance. The more the distance you go, the performance of your signal drop. That is nothing but the disadvantages of infrared waves. Now the next type of wireless media network is a Bluetooth. Many of you have come across Bluetooth. You have in your phone. Nowadays we have Bluetooth speaker, Bluetooth earphone. So these are nothing but a Bluetooth device. So it is a wireless technology used for creating personal networks within the range of 10 meters. So the range of Bluetooth is only 10 meters. So it is a short range. It uses 2.4 gigahertz unlicensed band. Bluetooth is used to establish a personal area network across handheld device like cell phone and Bluetooth enabled computer. Say for example, you're using wireless Bluetooth headphone. It comes under personal area network. You're having a mobile phone. In your mobile phone, you have a Bluetooth. If you're transferring the data through Bluetooth, that is nothing but your personal area network. So Bluetooth is a wireless device. It is a communication protocol standards primarily designed for low power consumption with short range. The consumption of the power in Bluetooth is less, and it is used only for a short range. Now the low power means if you're having a battery for your Bluetooth electronic device, it will last longer. That means it consumes low power. Characteristics of Bluetooth transmission. Line of sight between communicating device is not required. Line of sight means signal will travel in a straight line, but in Bluetooth, in case of Bluetooth, signal never flows in a straight line. It flows in all directions. Bluetooth can connect up to 8 devices simultaneously. So any 8 electronic device can connect to a single Bluetooth simultaneously. Say example, your laptop can communicate to your wireless headphone. At the same time, it can communicate to your phone or camera and many more electronic devices, but only up to 8. Data transfer rate is low, which is up to 1 Mbps. Here, if you want to transfer the data through Bluetooth, it takes more time to transfer the data. Satellite communication uses microwave as medium. Now we have come across microwave. It is a wireless medium. Now the services like DTH, your Tata Sky, your Dish TV, your Airtel, it works under this satellite. Again, your GPS. Now GPS is used for seeing the map on your phone. So these GPS satellite phones are offered by satellites. A satellite works like a transceiver antenna in a space. So it will have a transmitter and a receiver. Receiver regenerates and redirects the signal. In the picture you can see a satellite link. So if you're having a DTH service, DTH service works with the help of a satellite. It works with the help of this microwave. So the communication of your DTH service like Tata Sky works with the help of this satellite. So in this picture you can see there's a download link, and the antenna that you have at home is a receiver through which you can receive the signal. That is why you can watch any TV channel on your TV. Now take example your mobile phone. Your mobile phone have a GPS which allow us to check the map. Now with the help of GPS we can get the help of the map of a specific route through which you want to travel. So this works with the help of a satellite. Now your satellite will have one ground station which allow us to receive the signal, or it will transmit the signal, and at the end this satellite will give us the tracking of the GPS. Take example of your mobile GPS system. GPS stands for Global Positioning System. Now this GPS allows us to check for the map. It allows us to travel with the help of map. How it works? It works with the help of satellite. So these are the examples of satellite which works in a wireless medium. Now the advantages and disadvantages of satellite link. Now let's see the advantages first. Now this satellite, it covers a very large geographical area. It can cover the whole earth. It offers secure, uninterrupted and high quality transmission. So if you're communicating, say for example GPS, if you're getting GPS through this satellite, it is secure and there's no interruption, and the quality of transmission is high. There are no line of sight restrictions such as natural mountains, tall buildings, etc. So this satellite allow us to communicate without any objection of solid object material like mountains, buildings or any solid objects. The position of the earth station which receives the signal can be fixed or kept relatively mobile. What are the disadvantages of satellite link? It is expensive. It is slower than microwave transmission. So the data transfer here in satellite link is slower as compared to microwave transmission. It requires legal permission. So in order to have this satellite, you need permission from the government. You cannot just make a satellite by yourself. You need permission. Installation is extremely complex. Now as you know about satellite, it goes through the space. How it is built, it is very costly and it is extremely complex. It is not our day-to-day life work. It is not so easy. No layman can build a satellite. Now the signals sent to a station can be interrupted by external interference, maybe like your rain or your thunderstorm can affect the signals through which we communicate through satellite. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of this satellite link. With this we have completed our wireless media network.